Hi, Terry Dillon here. My company, TD Solutions, supports volunteer administrators to run their clubs better. I'm Vice President of my local football and netball club in rural Gippsland, and prior to creating TDS, I worked as a senior executive at some of the biggest sporting clubs in Australia. TDS has helped more than 500 clubs across 12 sports to not only survive but build incredible foundations to thrive. After a few years of visiting leagues and clubs around the country, you get a thorough understanding of what does and what does not work in managing a club from a structural point of view. There are no hard and fast rules on what structure is best. At times it can be a bit horses for courses, and it can vary from metropolitan to regional clubs. What is fair to say is that the traditional committee model is clearly outdated, has some real weaknesses to it. Often people around a club see how hard certain individuals are working and say, gee, I don't want to work that hard. I think I'll steer clear of any admin roles. So people keep their heads down and offer no assistance. The small band of committed workers who already do all the work get tired, they get disillusioned, and they question why do they do what they do. The next thing you know, the club has lost these good people from their roles as they try to balance the demands of the family, work, and their club life. Most clubs have at least 2 or 3 major incidents a year that really unsettle everyone. It's these incidents that suck the life out of club administrators. The volunteers think, why do I put myself through this? It's like having a part-time, even a full-time job, and I'm not even getting paid to do it. Lots of them just walk away because it's all too hard. And usually it's too hard because clubs don't spend enough time getting their committee structure right. The new TDS committee structure model is unique. It's tried and true and completely sound. The old-fashioned traditional committee model is limited and results in key gaps in the executive of club operation and leads to clubs being in trouble more often than not. The new model is aimed at making it easier to run a club and extending the volunteers' lifespan through effective and efficient structure. One of my favourite success stories is a club that put the new age TDS committee structure in place, undertook the TDS workshop and chose 5 of the 30 plus tried and true revenue initiatives that we've identified. This club identified 5 people who were not on the committee but were still able to oversee these new initiatives. And they raised somewhere between $90,000 to $100,000 extra in the first year. The new initiatives were directly linked to the new committee structure model. They eliminated their debt and now have a cash surplus, which has led to an incredible pressure release for the volunteers. As part of the club's 2-page strategic plan, TDS provided the roadmap and the club's volunteers did the rest, using the new TDS committee structure and revenue model in combination. Together, these 2 models, the committee structure and the new revenue model, are highly successful and they're repeatable year on year. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed making it. If you think you know someone who could benefit from seeing it, please feel free to share.